Hi, I'm David Lisot for CoinTelevision. Here it's September. I'm in Valkenburg, Netherlands at the twice annual Paper Money Convention. Collectors and dealers from all over the world have come to this small Dutch town to buy, sell, and trade paper money. I have the opportunity to speak with Jos of Eijsermans Enterprises, who's the promoter of the show, that tells us about the convention.
This show has been great because the September show is growing every year again. It started with 40 tables 12 years ago. We are on a level of 180 at the moment. And okay, the April show is 230, so there's still some room for growing. But I hope really that in 2 years or something like that, we will have the same level.
What is the primary activity of the dealers here? What are they buying and selling?
It's not only the dealers that make this show, it's also the collectors, of course, because there is a big misunderstanding always. This is just a dealer show. It is not. It's supposed to be for the collectors as well as the dealers. But what the dealers are after is, as usual, the exchange of notes from countries that are far away, and they take them home and it spreads around. It's like a hub, like for let's say any aircraft thing, where everybody comes on one point and takes it out again in all directions, but they take new stuff out and they spread it all over the world. That's basically what's happening here.
Tell me about how many different countries are represented here at the show.
I haven't really counted, but my estimate is 50. And for instance, I got a new participant from Sultanate of Oman. I got a guy from Qatar. I got a guy from Egypt, of course. Jordanians are pretty well represented so far, the Arabic world. But also Singapore, Taiwan, Hong Kong, China, mainland. Australia, New Zealand, and American Canada, of course. South America, Colombia, Argentina, so the whole world. This time, unfortunately, the guy from New Caledonia couldn't make it, but he will be there next April again.
Why have you chosen Valkenburg for the setting of the show?
That's difficult to answer, because when we started the show now 30 years ago, Maastricht was pretty much in the center of the then Western Europe. Now, where the wall has gone, we are kind of misplaced for that being central, but it is established and you can't change it anymore. But that's basically the answer, and also the connection with the Maastricht Treaty, the Euro, etc., was an extra bonus, which came later. Because we started here in '86, and then nobody was talking about the euro those days.
And why would someone want to come to the Maastricht Valkenburg Paper Money Show? What is it about the show? Why collectors and dealers would want to come?
If it cannot be found in Maastricht, it doesn't exist. So people come here with high hopes and very rarely go home disappointed, because they usually do find what I want, unless they find they're looking for the Holy Grail, and as we both know, doesn't exist.
Is there difficulties with the languages or with the government regulations?
Government regulations? No, not that I know of. Language is another story. There are a few people here that I am surprised I can kind of survive here, because the knowledge of anything else but their own language is minimal to almost zero, but with hand and feet and a good will, etc., everything goes. There's no problem here.